Hey everyone, welcome to my first episode of Take My Money Mondays. I plan to release a new video each Monday with some highlights and previews on some games that I think look fantastic and why I'm going to be going poor as I'm going to be buying all of them. Let me know what games you're going to be spending your money on and maybe we'll go over them in a future video. Alright, let's get into it. Watch Dogs Legion is the third game in the successful Watch Dogs franchise made by Ubisoft. This game has been hyped up for a few years and has gone through a lot of different changes, so let's go over some reasons why I think this game looks really cool. Let's talk about the open world. London is a huge city and it looks amazing in Watch Dogs Legion. There's so many things that you can do. Just from traveling around, you can take the tube to fast travel to wherever you want to go. You can steal a car, steal a boat, ride around. You can shoot people. There's darts, there's soccer, like a keep-up game. You can stop off at a pub, which is always popular in London. Take a few drinks, get a little drunk, have fun. Plus, you can still hack everything. And we're talking the fun kind of hacking, not the real life kind of hacking sitting at a computer. You can still hack everything, like the CTOS cameras, every car, use it to distract enemies, blow up things. All of the things that makes a Watch Dogs game a Watch Dogs game. Plus, in this one, there are lots and lots of drones. There are drones like we had in the previous games. There are cargo drones, which are really big drones that you can hack. You can either drop the cargo on people, or you can actually use them to fly around London, so you can quickly move from spot to spot, or instead of having to really find your way to traverse up a building or anything, you can actually just fly right to the top, which is going to be amazing. There are spider bot drones where you can actually just run around on the ground, get into small spaces that you wouldn't normally be able to. You can even use them to attack people. It'll jump onto their face almost like a face hugger from Aliens and electrocute them, which just looks awesome. There's also even like tactical drones, which I think are the main ones that are going to be actually chasing you instead of like the police and stuff. When you set things off and you do things bad, or when Albion is really after you, they're going to send drones after you. These drones can have like guns, they can have missiles, and they're just going to be attacking you like crazy, and you can use those against the enemies too. While you're also going around London, every single person can be recruited. I'm sure you've heard that from any other preview or anything like that, because that is the big selling point of Watch Dogs Legion, but I just want to emphasize again how excited I am for this. They've actually recently been talking about like all the negative traits you can get from recruiting people. Like some of the old people will have very low mobility, so they won't be able to crouch down, they won't be able to run. So you're actually going to be kind of like handicapping yourself being able to play that way, which could be hilarious and could be fun. You could kind of make your own challenge just to play through an entire mission or something like that without being able to do any of that stuff. There are specialized people, like beekeepers and construction workers that have their own special abilities and items and just look really fun to play. You can even get people that have crazy traits like can instantly die, just I guess have like a heart attack. They're just going to be in the middle of a battle or in the middle of a mission and then boom, they're dead. Like, bruh, what the heck happened? Or there are people that have weird abilities like shopping sprees, so if you have them in your party, suddenly they may spend a whole bunch of your money and you're just gonna lose money randomly. I don't know if you actually get items, maybe you get like cosmetic items or something from it at least, but that sounds hilarious. You can also get people that hiccup or have flatulence or different things like that, which are then just gonna make doing a stealth mission or something that much crazier, because you'll be crouched down, hiding behind a wall or something like that, and all of a sudden, hiccup, and they hear you, and now your cover is blown. You can even recruit people from Albion or medical workers or things like that, where they are actually considered like a suited person that can get access to certain areas without triggering alarms, without needing to be as stealthy. You can just kind of walk in. They've said that doing this while having that benefit though, you're going to be slowed down, so you can't run, you can't crouch down behind things, so you're going to have to take it a lot slower, a lot easier. It'll be a much more laid back, I guess, kind of approach to it, so it may be less fun. We'll have to play and find out to see if we like it like that or not. I think it might be good maybe at the beginning of the game when you're trying to recruit all your people, and you may not have all your skills and abilities and stuff like that unlocked or anything like that. So maybe being able to bypass some of the harder stuff that way would be cool. There's also Bareknuckle Boxing sites, which are like underground fight clubs all throughout London. There's apparently a few different ones of them where you can actually go down. It's like an arena style melee fighting where you just take on a few different people. You end up fighting a boss who has these crazy abilities and stuff like that. Once you've finished and you've actually won, you get a chance to recruit them so that you can actually then take any of those people into DedSec with you and use them. It just sounds like there's going to be so many different ways to play that it's going to be amazing, and it'll just be so much fun like that. A few of the other things that just seem like it's going to make it so much fun is that there's going to be non-lethal combat. So if you don't want to kill people, you can use stun guns, you can just knock them out and stuff like that. The game will actually respond to how you're playing based off of that kind of stuff. So if you're playing non-lethally, then the police and stuff like that will try to arrest you. They're not going to try and kill you on sight. Whereas if you're actually going around just killing everybody, just taking no regard for anything, they're going to shoot to kill. And if you turn on the permadeath mode, because apparently now it's not a required thing, it's something that you can turn on or off, they will just shoot to kill, and you could lose your actual people that you've recruited. So speaking of that, permadeath mode, 100% I'm going to be playing with permadeath, because that just makes it sound like the stakes will be so much higher, it will be so much more fun. Let me know in the comments down below if you're going to be playing with permadeath mode on, because I don't see why you wouldn't. Like, I mean, yes, it'll be sad if you lose somebody that you spent a long time recruiting or that you've been using a lot, but it just sounds like so much more fun having that risk attached to it. They've also announced that there's going to be multiplayer coming. I think it comes out in December, and you can do like 4-player co-op, where you can explore London together, you can recruit people together, do special side missions and things like that that are only for co-op. As well as there will be some like world events and things that you can interact with, and almost like a raid type battle. As well, there will be some PvP missions and stuff like that, which again sound really cool, like a little spider-bot drone deathmatch, like arena kind of thing. As well, they said they're going to release other ones and stuff later on, so it definitely just sounds like there's going to be reasons to keep coming back to play the game over and over. For more things to do, there's always customization. You can completely customize each of these players. You can buy outfits, you can buy like shirts, pants, shoes, hats, masks. You can customize everything on them, which will just make it really fun to either make the coolest looking people or the most ridiculous crew that you can possibly have running around London. You can do different activities throughout the world too, like there's a parcel delivery game where you can kind of help and deliver parcels for extra money and stuff. So all those kinds of things will just add on to the extra gameplay that you can do. There's also some really cool new abilities, like the AR cloak, where you can either hide dead bodies and stuff like that so that enemies won't find them and you won't get discovered, or that you can actually cloak yourself so that you can get through like metal detectors or secured areas and stuff like that that are just gonna make things a lot more fun and interesting. Did I mention there are drones? And lots of drones, and you can hack them and you can use them, and it's just going to be amazing. Alright, well those are a few of the reasons why Watch Dogs Legions has got my money this time. I've got it pre-ordered. I'm going to be playing on both PS4 and PS5 once it comes out. Watch Dogs Legions releases on October 29th on PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Stadia, and it'll have a free upgrade to Series X on November 10th and PS5 on November 12th when they both release. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe so that you won't miss any of my future videos. Let me know what you think, and if I missed any of the reasons that you're excited for Watch Dogs Legions, or again, any of the other games that you're excited for, leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'm going to try and cover each one a little before they launch, so there's a lot of different things I want to go through, but I'm definitely happy to hear any of the ones that you're excited for. Thanks again, and I'll catch you in the next video. As always, happy gaming.